Hey guys, it's Carmine Teaches Photography live from New York City. Hello everybody, this is photo class number 77. Can you believe it? It's a chilly Saturday morning. We're here in New York. As you can see by this lovely structure, this is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. We're here in New York City. We are here today shooting with the Nikon D4, a beautiful camera. Across the harbor is beautiful Manhattan skyline. Let's see if we can get everybody in the shot. The camera, the city, the whole shebang. How's everybody doing today? This is the Nikon D4. You can pick up the Nikon D4 right now for $900 on eBay. It originally sold for $6,000 when it launched in 2012. Folks, you have to understand, this is still, hold on, this is still a $6,000 camera. It's still a $6,000 camera. But because of time and other Nikon cameras that have come out since 2012, the used market now enjoys these cameras mid-condition on eBay today for $900. It's a 16.2 megapixel professional full frame FX camera. It takes the XQD card plus the CF cards. Maximum shutter speed 1/8,000th of a second. The ISO range is 100 to 12,800. What lens are we using today? Let's take a look. Whoop. The lens we're using today, folks, is the Nikon VR AFS 200 to 500 zoom lens. Now, you've all been following me. I told you I generally don't like zoom lenses. I'd rather go with a prime, but I make an exception once in a while. This is the 200 to 500 constant f5.6e lens. It's 5.6 from 200 to 500. So it's a 500 5.6 lens. When this came out in 2015, it was $1,400. Today, it's $1,200, proving that it has kept its value. Unbelievable. When it came out in 2015, it only dropped $300, right? $200 it dropped in value because the output is just incredible. Now, behind me, you'll see that is Fort Wadsworth, an early military installation that protected the harbor, ships, our enemy ships, from entering New York Harbor. And across the way in Brooklyn, New York, is another fort. That's Fort Hamilton. So you had a fort on each side of New York Harbor, ready to destroy any British or French ships that came over to invade New York. This is one of the most scenic spots in New York City for photographers. You have the fort below to photograph. You have the beautiful Verrazano Narrows Bridge to photograph. Behind me is the second tier of the fortress. Those slits that you see right here, that's where the infantry would put their barrel of their rifles and shoot at any approaching enemies. This fort structure here is just absolutely beautiful. In the summertime, the reason that you see this gate, this fence, is because the federal government brings in dozens of goats and they devour all the vegetation, so they don't have to hire landscapers to cut the vegetation on this very steep incline that goes all the way down to the fort. This is some of the most beautiful, you can get some of the most beautiful photographs from this location. Today I'll be shooting with the 200 to 500. I'll be zooming in on the city, and also I'll be zooming in on the Statue of Liberty, which is right over there in the harbor. We'll take a look at the photographs in a few minutes, right at the end of this video class. I just want to say that when you live in a big metropolitan city, you get photo opportunities which you cannot get anywhere else in the world. Now, my buddies over in England, Martin Henson, Roger from Shoot Film Like a Boss, Steve O'Nions, all my UK buddies, when they go shooting, I get jealous because they have such beautiful, beautiful landscapes to photograph. They have churches that were built 1,000 years ago, ruins. They have the most beautiful old architecture, mountains and valleys and just beautiful things. I get jealous. But then I get emails from my subscribers over in the UK that they can't wait to come to New York and take photographs like this. So I guess what that means is, wherever you live, you get tired of looking at the same thing all the time and photographing the same thing. You want something that's new, but you have to use your imagination. You have to use your imagination and find places that nobody else has thought of to come to. Now, true, where I am today is a big touristy spot. So what you have to do is you have to take unusual photographs of the same subject. By example, getting a nice foreground to go with the photograph of Manhattan. Or today, we are blessed with beautiful clouds. A storm is going out, the colder air is pushing in, and we have these beautiful cloud formations, which will add to the beautiful photographs. All right, guys, Carmine from New York City. We're shooting with the Nikon D4, the Nikon 200 to 500 constant f5.6 lens. We are going to look at the photographs from today's shoot right now. Take it easy, everybody, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 1 million subscribers. Take it easy, everybody.